Hi kids, welcome to the late night picture show. What I got there is kind of a take on a improved whiskey cocktail, only instead of over ice in a rocks glass, we just put that right there in a cocktail glass. This is 2 shots of rye, like a half a shot of simple syrup, so the basics of an old fashioned, and then we got a bar spoon of Luxardo, a little splash of absinthe, and 2 kinds of bitters. We got the Angostura and the Peychaud's, both. Yeah. So it's kind of like some really good medicine. Okay. Oh, look, my hanger's back there. Tonight, we have kind of a carnival clown-based kind of show for you. Double feature. And yeah, you might be saying to yourself, it's about time, Murph. Well, yeah, it is about time. We had a clown-based, I'm kind of moots with that Miss Quinn on some platforms. And she would dress up like a clown and review movies as well. But she didn't review like old kind of midnight movie trash like I review. She reviewed anything that had to do with clowns or the circus, even creepy clowns. And so we had our little niche. As far as I know, she was the only other clown on the internet reviewing movies. And she was great. Is great. She's still around. I don't know if she's still reviewing movies. I haven't seen her review movies for a while. She's making that money. God bless her. Wait, I don't believe in God. She's making that money. Go Miss Quinn. Our first movie tonight won't stand up. And be sure and say thanks to Josie for printing these again. I still can't print. It's the Funhouse. Tobe Hooper. Y'all like Tobe Hooper? Remember last week, we accidentally got the Tobe Hooper poster for the 1960 movie. Pay to get in. Pray to get out. From the director who brought you the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And we'll talk about this in a little bit. Elizabeth Berridge, Cooper Huckabee. Well, that's a name. I like that. Cooper Huckabee. As long as he's not related to Mike Huckabee. That guy's an asshat. William Finley, Kevin Conway as the Barker in the Funhouse. Rated R. You hear that? If you're under 17, have your parents come watch this with you. No, don't do that. You'll never watch this again. Oh, I hear Charlie up there. He's staying over tonight. And don't worry, it's not 2 in the morning. He's not up at 2 in the morning. We're shooting early. That was dramatic. 1981 Universal Pictures. So we're talking the big times here. Directed by Tobe Hooper. We start right out with boobies. I had to cover Charlie's eyes. As barely legal teen Amy, is taking a shower and is ambushed by a masked man who stabs her repeatedly. Sound familiar? Just kidding. It's her little brother. Okay. Sorry about that. Charlie started hollering at his friends up there, and then the heater kicked on. I'm just not prepared tonight. Now, where were we? No, just her little brother scaring the crap out of her with a rubber knife. No, Amy is going to the carnival with her friends Liz and Richie and the new guy in her life, Buzz. Now, I have a daughter. I have a son. His name's Charlie. Well, his real name is Carlos. But if I had a daughter, I'm sure in the hell not letting her date a guy named Buzz. Sorry, Buzz. I have a friend named Buzz. They smoke some doobie on the way and arrive stoned and ready to play. Nothing out of the ordinary happens for some time as they eat cotton candy, take in the freak show, and even peep through a tent at some hoochie coochie girls, which is, exactly what you should do at the carnival. I might sneak off from practice and peek at some hoochie coochie girls myself. So when they get caught doing this, they get caught spying on the hoochie coochie girls. This is the first taste that something is an unsettling, first taste of unease, I wrote here. So Richie has a great idea. Guys named Richie always have a great idea. Let's stay overnight in the Funhouse. I mean, we already heard some kids in the next county stayed in the Funhouse, stayed overnight in the Funhouse, and they've never been seen again. So, naturally, it sounds like a pretty good idea to stay overnight in the Funhouse. Who's in? They hop on the ride that goes through the Funhouse, and empty cars come out the other side. And the dude in a Frankenstein outfit who's running the ride just doesn't seem to be worried that the passengers didn't come out the other side. Well, okay. Okay, things take a turn, however, when they see the circus boss berating the kid in the Frankenstein mask, who turns out to be some hideous freak. Dumbass Richie drops his lighter and the boss man is on to them. Will they find their way out? Will the hideous freak have his way with Liz? Yeah, he's taken a shine to Liz already. Will Amy ever lose her virginity? I don't know how that's related, but somehow. Okay. Hey, kids. I'm really working my hardest to get through this. Fucking alarm going off up there on my phone. Okay. Let's get to the conclusion here with some crafty editing. I don't want to shoot this whole thing again. I'd have to make a new drink for that. Okay. This was wedged right in between Eaten Alive and Poltergeist, the movie that just catapulted Hobie Tooper to the mainstream. Like, we all know him for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but that's not a household name. Poltergeist was like a whole nother level. Toby Hooper. I'm not sure that I pronounced that right last time. Hooper. Okay. I didn't see much of Eaten Alive or Poltergeist in this movie, but I definitely saw like it grew out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which, as you know, took place in an abandoned amusement park. So it's like took that like to a different level. I'm not going to say it's as good as Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It might be as good as Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It took a while to get going, but once it did, we had a ball. 4. It's a 4-ring circus on feature 1, the Funhouse. Okay, now I'm really going to go upstairs, like on purpose. and I don't know if we're going to have another one of these. Maybe. Or maybe a beatnik. Ooh. See you in a minute, kids.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.